A guy goes in for a job interview and sits down with the boss. The boss asks him, "What do you think is your worst quality?" The man says, "I'm probably too honest." The boss says, "That's not a bad thing, I think. Being honest is a good quality." The man replies, "I don't care about what you think." Goldie was sitting on a beach in Florida, attempting to strike up a conversation with the attractive gentleman reading on the blanket beside hers. "Hello, sir," she said. "Do you like movies?" "Yes, I do," he responded, then returned to his book. Goldie persisted. "Do you like gardening?" The man again looked up from his book. "Yes, I do," he said politely before returning to his reading. Undaunted, Goldie asked, "Do you like pussycats?" With that, the man dropped his book and pounced on Goldie, ravaging her as she'd never been ravaged before. As the cloud of sand began to settle, Goldie dragged herself to a sitting position and panted, "How did you know that was what I wanted?" The man thought for a moment and replied, "How did you know my name was Katz?" On their way to get married, a young Catholic couple was involved in a fatal car accident. The couple found themselves sitting outside the pearly gates, waiting for Mr. Peter to process them into heaven. While waiting, they began to wonder, could they possibly get married in heaven? When Mr. Peter arrived, they asked him if they could get married in heaven. Mr. Peter said, "I don't know. This is the first time anyone has asked. Let me go find out," and he left. The couple sat and waited for an answer for a couple of months. While they waited, they discussed the pros and cons. If they were allowed to get married in heaven, should they get married? What with the eternal aspect of it all? What if it doesn't work? Are we stuck in heaven together forever? Yet another month passed before Mr. Peter finally returned, looking somewhat bedraggled. "Yes," he informed the couple, "you can get married in heaven." "Great," said the couple. "But we were just wondering, what if things don't work out? Could we also get a divorce in heaven?" Mr. Peter, red-faced with anger, slammed his clipboard on the ground. "What's wrong?" asked the frightened couple. "Oh, C.O. Meon," Mr. Peter shouted. "It took me 3 months to find a priest up here. Do you have any idea how long it'll take to find a lawyer?" Betsy and Dan had been married for a quarter of a century, but their relationship was anything but loving. They were known for their constant fighting and bickering, and it seemed as if they couldn't stand to be in the same room together. One day, after 25 long years of marriage, Dan suffered a heart attack and passed away. Betsy, perhaps not feeling as sad as she thought she should, waited a few days before making her way to the local newspaper office to place an obituary. She approached the ad editor, who informed her that they could do a 4-line obituary with a maximum of 80 words for $100. Betsy shook her head. "That's a lot of money." And it didn't do much. "What else you got?" The editor, feeling a bit awkward, offered a 3-line obituary with a maximum of 25 words for $35. But Betsy still found the price too high and demanded, "What else you got?" Feeling a bit flustered, the ad man blurted out, "We have an economy option, 2 lines, 5 words max, for only $5. Betsy immediately agreed with the order form in hand. The admin asked, "Okay, what do you want it to say?" Betsy paused for a moment before replying, "Dan's dead. Car for sale."